Hi, Proven Not Perfect. This is Chandra Powell. Look, I recently had the opportunity to speak at a women's in industry conference for a national association. And I'll tell you what, it was just electric. I mean, if you've ever gone to a women's leadership conference where folks are going looking for just the thing that's going to put a spark back in the way they think about what they're doing every single day, that's what was going on here. They had an all-star speaker, keynote speaker set. The Carla Harris, who is not only killer on Wall Street, but she is also a phenomenal singer and writer and author, all the things. She kicked us off with so much energy that it was just incredible. Then we went on through the conference to be graced with Erica Dewan on the stage. And if you have not heard of Erica Dewan, you've got to research her. This lady is incredible with her thought leadership. She is bringing new ideas for us to think about in the way that we move throughout this life and pursue our intentions. Connectional intelligence. Check it out. Check it out. Seriously, so good. And then ended with Liz Bohannon, who again, just a rock star who is bringing forth new ideas, new way of being, connected communities. She's actually living in one. Look her up. She hosts a podcast. She's pretty amazing. In fact, if I'm lucky, I might be able to get her on the Proven Not Perfect podcast. You just hold on that one. But let me tell you this. I also was invited to share some nuggets from the stage. And I talked about strategy and critical thinking. And I truly believe that most people showed up thinking that they were going to get the traditional strategy and critical thinking that everyone thinks of. But I tried to really bring something that was perhaps a different way of seeing, in the spirit of innovation and in the spirit of turning on the thinking for all the reasons that we show up to environments like that. I really challenged myself to think about, what am I going to tell these women about strategy and critical thinking? So here's what I told them. First and foremost, it starts with strategy in the context of the what and the why. So take it back to when we all got really energized and excited about Simon Sinek, and it starts with why. I've really come to believe that it's the what you are trying to accomplish, and being really, really clear on that, visualizing that, seeing where you're headed, and then it's the why. If I do this, what will be changed? What will be better? What will be happening? Being very clear on the what you're trying to accomplish and the why you're trying to accomplish it. And then I think the critical thinking comes in. The critical thinking is all about the how. Understanding your point in position. And from that point in position, what are the many ways that I can move up the game board to advance to the vision and the future and the behavior and the output that I see? Listen to me clear. It starts with your point in position. You must know where you are at any point in time. And you must have a good assessment of the environment that's taking place that you are a part of. And once you're clear on your point and position in that environment, then you can start being really, really mindful of what your options are. That part. So you don't always have to move in a linear fashion up the board. You can zigzag, you can go down, you can go over, you can come back up. That's the how. So when you think about the fierce dynamic duo of strategy and critical thinking, start with your what. Vision, a future and an alternative and an outcome that you know will energize and bring forward everything that you see is possible. Then get clear on the why. Why is this important? Who is it going to impact? How is it going to make it better? Really give that thing some depth, y'all. Give that vision some real depth. And now that you're clear on where you're headed, now start to unpack the critical thoughts, your optionality, and the how. That's what I have for you. Proven, not perfect. See you soon.